on your feet, so calm. How she speaks with no ties.
I'm Brandy.
I'm Shreddy.
And I'm Keisha.
So as you see, we have an extra person with us today. Welcome.
Hey, thanks, ladies.
Yes.
Thank you,
Welcome,
ladies.
welcome. We are so glad to have you. We got some really good topics to talk with. What's wrong?
Because hers just ended.
Don't worry. This that's why we have that going.
I know. Right.
No.
It's just one of them days.
You guys catch the bloopers because we're live. But, you know,
it is what it is.
We just got to keep it moving. Okay, so. Again, guys, we have a special guest. We have Mr. Shred Fox, as he's called on his Facebook page.
Purely.
Yes, man.
Purely's right here, baby.
Purely, yes, all his posts. Purely, hashtag purely. That's what I'm going to start calling him. Hashtag
purely, baby.
Hashtag crazy as hell.
Purely, baby.
So, hi, everybody. How was your week off? Ladies, did you enjoy your week off? Anything fun? You went to work. Okay, well, I stayed home with 4 sick kids.
Yes, you did.
Yes, for a week. We had the flu in this house, so.
I'm off this weekend. Got lucky.
That is awesome. It's always good to be off.
Hey, listen, I love to be off.
So let's jump right into it, okay?
Lord Jesus.
Let's talk about
Let's get it.
The tragic, unfortunate loss of Nipsey Hussle.
Nip, nip.
Now, a lot of people are going around and they're saying, you know, he was killed because of this Dr. CB video. I want to know how or what makes you guys or what makes someone think that. Like, why
because
is it
he was doing the same thing. He was trying to do a documentary. So that's why they think that.
But the doc went out for so long. That was just people that really don't know like how the streets is for real. That's the first thing he was doing documentary. But people, you gotta realize where he's at, where he's from, and then you got also taking the past of like from the door. I knew it wasn't no doc. I knew it was some hate. I knew it was some street stuff. I didn't think it was no gang shit because Nips brought so much people together. Like he been doing this shit for like the last 10 years. Like he was always on some peaceful shit. I knew it wasn't no blood crip shit. Me, I just sat back. I knew it wasn't about the doctor because a lot of people knew about the doctor. You know what I mean? So I knew it was some street stuff, but everybody that's not familiar with like how street life goes just from the door. Plus social media. So if somebody say one thing, social media just follows it. Follows straight out. You know what I mean? So they just ran with that. Like, come on, the government had him killed. He got shot 4 times in the chest, once in the head. I mean, like, come on, man. I knew it was some hatred. I knew it was.
Yeah.
I knew it was.
I not for one second thought about the Dr. CB documentary. The only reason it even crossed my mind is because I started seeing it so widespread on social media.
Right.
I immediately thought it had to do with somebody that was close to him that knew him. And I don't know if the picture is going around that everybody can see it. I don't know if it's a real picture, but this man was photographed with Nipsey.
I seen there were a whole group of them.
Yeah, he was right next to him. So it's.
But they said that he came up and talked to him before he even left, and then he came back and killed him.
So what I'm understanding from what I'm hearing is, I guess dude is a known snitch. Yeah. So he was a known snitch.
Yeah. And I
can want him to be around. I can see
how that played out. I mean, I don't know how transfused, how it went down, but being from the streets and by like what they're saying is like, dude came to the store, came around Nips. And Nip's like, oh man, you ain't around here or asking if you a snitch or something. And from the door, a true rat or a true snitch will get offended like hell and be mad because he knows it's true. And like that's true. It's like in the streets, there's certain things you don't play with. You don't that gay calling somebody gay and calling somebody snitch. You gotta have paperwork on that. And he was a known informant. But so what it was, he probably told him, "You a snitch, you rat, can't be around here in front of a lot of people." And he took it to heart and came back and did that hating that shit. You know what I mean? That's sad.
It's sad.
So
that's just sad.
Real sad.
This awesome young man gone because somebody.
But what makes me upset is that how he had a meeting the next day with the police to try to see about getting unity in the community. So, you know, you got this young man out here trying to do good for the community, and then you turn around and you show your ass.
He said he only really can't. It's funny because I heard heard that people was asking like, why isn't security was bodyguards around? I heard
his friend came home from jail.
Friend came home from jail. He just left out real quick to check in some clothes. So I went to met him out the store.
Wow.
Like he even like tell us security or nothing like that. I mean, you shouldn't have to do that in your own neighborhood and everything because that's where he's at. But he came there trying to help his mans out, and that shit happened. You know what I mean? And shit like that just happens like this. And the thing is about death, like Nipsey can't feel the pain no more. But death affects so more people when they're gone, like family, friends, like this right here. The good thing about it's like a gift and a curse at the same time because this should wake us up because we lost one of our people look like us. It's like no gang, ain't no blues about no red, about nothing like that. It's about bringing us if we all sit together as a race, as a people, we too strong. Like sometimes it take a negative turn to a positive. We shouldn't turn this negative. We should turn this negative to a positive. Like there's people in Pittsburgh like, why is people having a rally for Nipsey? He don't know nothing about us.
It don't matter. That's people's problem.
That's just fucked up. That's just so fucked up. But that's you gotta have a good heart. That don't mean I ain't know him at all. But that
I never listened to his music. I've seen what he was doing.
I seen something a young man posted on Instagram, coincidentally. And it was, you know, somebody was bashing, you know, him saying rest in peace Nip or whatever. And he was like, you know what, no, I didn't listen to his music. I didn't really know too much about Nipsey until he passed, but I did read up on what he was doing. He was, you know, helping people. He was a good person. He was doing all of this stuff for our people. And it hurts to know that we lost somebody who was out there doing something like that. So I'm going to pay my respects whether you like it or not.
It's crazy because now, since people don't this from the door, everybody just looking at it as a rapper that's just gone. No, he was more than music.
Absolutely.
He was like he influenced a lot of people, not just in California. A lot of people now people get to recognize and pay attention. Now when they start looking at what Nipsey was doing, Nipsey been doing this shit. He been like he said, he always tried to get property. He was trying to get properties, putting his people on. It ain't about the jewelry. It ain't about the females. Like he was a family man. Like, he was a family and kids. You know what I mean? Like he was more than just music. It's more. Everybody's like, oh, it's about rap. No, you ain't listen to his music. No, nah, man. He's a people person. He's like a activist, Martin Luther King, whatever. Anybody that can bring people together and get people to see different. He got the Crips and the Bloods. He got the He got people coming like this. Where the time it was like, man, ain't nobody trying to fuck with him because he wear that color. He from that way. Man, let's bring that shit together. And that's what everybody in every station do. Like, you got to beef with somebody because they do this or do that, man. It's time for this to stop.
I don't even know
we
why
just killing each other.
Period.
Like, beef for what? Then
you
can talk it out, or you can man up. A lot of the problem with people in Pittsburgh is, or just period as men, or pride gets in the way. People's pride is so crazy. Like in Pittsburgh, as soon as you see the fucked up thing about Pittsburgh is, as soon as you see somebody, they look you up and down. They want to see. They'll judge you by your clothes, judge your pockets, anything. It's a fashion thing.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's just crazy.
You're accurate. You are so accurate.
Like, pride will kill you.
Everybody's familiar with Derek Jackson. He is a social media inspirational speaker.
Supposedly. That's what, and I brought up a video, and the reason why we were talking about it, because I brought up a video of a guy who was talking about Derek Jackson. He ain't about relationships. He's about breaking up relationships and not making relationships stay together.
How?
Yeah, like how?
And that's what I'm saying. Like he's like, oh, he don't want. He always telling these women to do this, that, and the third. Yeah, but he's telling these women,
giving them advice. What's wrong with
what to look out for.
Right.
So if they are in a bad situation,
yeah,
they know what to look for and how to get out.
Right.
And I think that's what I'm at with that. Like, it's not man bashing. No, what it is that y'all women have been out here talked about and been beat up and abused and everything else. Let me tell you what it really is. Mm-hmm. And that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that I don't agree upon what he says.
Sometimes, yes.
But I don't take that to heart. Like, okay, I don't agree with that. Okay, move on. Well, I do agree with that.
Right.
But I think that as men, I think the issue is that it's a man telling women.
Is he bashing?
No. Here's the thing. I have followed Derek Jackson. I've listened to him.
Brandy.
I was in a situation when I first found out about him. So when I started watching him, his videos some were to women, some were to men. It wasn't that he was bashing anybody, but he was telling the harsh truth. Yeah. He gets on there and he says, listen, men, if you value your woman, if she's this type of woman, if she's that, if she's this, then this is what you need to do. He's trying to help. He's being helpful, like he's giving advice. Yeah. And he does the same thing for women. I think that as a society, what the problem is men don't want women getting advice and women don't want men getting advice. And if it comes from the same person, then they want to say, oh, well, he's woman bashing. Oh, well, he's man bashing. It's like they get angry because you have somebody who, to them, is playing both sides of the fence. Yeah. And that's like you going to your best friend, you're in a relationship, but y'all have a mutual friend, you going to that friend and she going to that friend, and you find out that you're both talking to them, and it's like, well, dude, whose side are you on? Like,
you know what I mean? If he knows that you're wrong, he's going to tell you that you're wrong.
Right. And any true friend is going to give you, he's going to be honest with the both of you, right? Yeah. Because let's be honest, the truth is always somewhere in between both sides of the story.
And I think that's with I'm going to go with the whole Steve Harvey book. He got man bashed for putting out. He got bashed.
So man bashed.
I get bashed too. I mean, sometimes it be true because I'll say some shit that I know that be going on, and it's just to point it out the niggas that be doing fucked up shit to good ass women or women, period. I go both ways. I ain't man bashing and woman bashing, but it is what it is. Yeah. I ain't gonna bite much. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. It's not bashing. Some people say it's bashing. I'm just keeping it real. Some people need to just wait. Some people need to just wait.
Some people can't take real.
Some people cannot take real.
No.
You want to be
sure. They want it so bad, but they can't.
You don't want to hear it, but you know it's happening. You know what I mean? You don't want to hear it, but you know it's happening. It's not bashing. Just keeping it real. I do that shit all the time. They be like, oh, go ahead, little Shreddy Harvey. Fuck yeah, I'm keeping it 1,000, nigga. I'm saying it because you can't. You scared to say it.
So, I have been trying to get this product up there forever. So, I want to give a shout out to Alicia Bowman with True Love Creations for my arm candy.
You might have to get a little closer.
Yeah, I need you to all of them.
Look. And we'll post pictures of them on the page, or
I love it.
With her information.
Thank you.
So you guys can get them. Cause they're What happened?
Little arm candy. Arm candy.
Yes.
They are cute. They're really cute.
And they're three. 3 for $10. That is not bad at all. So please support her business, ladies. I will make sure I post her information.
And really quickly, guys, the earrings and the necklace that I'm wearing today, I'm not going to get up because I'm just not doing that. But if you can't see them, I'll take pictures of them and post later. This necklace and everything came from Pebbles Bling Paparazzi. Her name is Candace Parter. And she provided this necklace and earring set for me today. So, co-parent responsibilities.
I don't know what that is, so I can't do what this topic at all.
If you have children and you're not with the other party, what do you consider responsibilities in co-parenting.
Do your job. Period.
Well, what's the job though?
Being a parent.
But okay, so
if I need something, be there.
Well, I mean, but see, it goes beyond that though.
I cannot comment on this.
As a parent, get
your kids.
Hypothetically,
get your kids.
Let me just put this disclaimer out there for the people who watch my show. Okay, I am in no way saying that this applies to my life. I have wonderful fathers for my kids. Okay, they are there every time I pick up the phone. All right, I'm not saying that at all, but.
Because I know there's people running out. You need to watch. Hurry up. Watch.
I just want to know, like, and I'm going to use the kids being sick this week as an example. Now, I did have someone available, but I was already home, so I didn't need the help. But if I did need the help, like if you're in a situation where your kids are sick, but you have to hold down a job, you're at home with the kids. Do you expect that parent to be able to come over and sit at your house with your child because they're sick so you could go to work if they're able, if they're available?
Like, I can't answer this question.
No, I mean just if you had that.
If you were in that situation.
If I was in that predicament, if I was able to do that, yes, I would be like, listen, I need you to watch the kids so I can go to work.
It's a split responsibility. Then.
Absolutely.
There's some parents out there that, you know, they say they co-parent, but the majority of the responsibility falls on one person.
It usually always does fall on one person.
And to me, that's not co-parenting. That's not
You're doing everything by yourself. You're a single parent.
Co-parenting is you split the responsibility straight down the middle. If a child is sick, one parent can't take them to the hospital, you got to pick up the slack and do it. If it doesn't matter if you live together or not. Like, that is just...
Y'all see my face, right?
So, moving on.
Well.
Open relationships. Well, we're moving into that direction. Let's talk about that.
Who? What?
Open
So what's that relationship mean? Like,
could you or would you?
So why? Why
is
do
it
you
better
want
than
an
cheating?
open relationship?
So listen, okay, so here, this was, believe it or not, this is something that was brought to me too. All right.
Oh, Jesus, I don't like that laugh. Her
laugh.
Yeah, right.
You're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You are madly in love with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But
there ain't no but.
No. Listen, something happens in a drunk moment. He cheats with a woman. Okay. So this is how the question came up to me about open relationships. He cheats.
I got 2 baseball bats in my car.
Hold on, listen. He cheats in a drunken moment.
Mm-hmm.
Would you leave him? Or would you work through it?
Can't just leave love.
I'll work through it.
You love him like nothing has ever been wrong except it was somebody, let's just say somebody he knew there was never anything between them. They just got drunk and it just happened. Like it was an honest mistake.
Oh, shit just happened.
Would you leave him?
Right. I'm sorry.
I probably wouldn't leave. I'll work it out.
You will work it out. Okay. So with that being said, fireworks.
Okay.
Got
I'm
shot.
gonna be like,
Whoa.
Wait,
Like it's not July.
The look on everybody's face was like, oh, like the fuck.
Did y'all hear that?
All right, so with that being said, you wouldn't leave them. So what if you were?
I'm tit for tat. I got you. You cheat out.
But then that leads that goes right into it.
Sorry.
Like, would you? But you don't want to leave the woman you're with, though, right?
First of all, are you sure that's fireworks? Okay, that's fireworks.
We got some background noise, guys. I live close to a baseball field.
And your baby is going crazy.
When it gets nice outside, they light fireworks out here.
Your baby's going nuts in there.
I know.
Like
he doesn't like the noise. So, but you don't want to leave the person you're with.
Huh?
So could you? I mean, like, if they said, you know what, I know it was a mistake, but I'm like really interested in
Nope.
but I don't want to leave you.
I got you. I got you.
I don't want to leave you either.
I got you.
I'm going out next week though.
But that's
I'm
going out tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll catch you tomorrow. I'm living out tonight.
We got a comment. Listen. If that's how you're going to work it, wouldn't it be? And I'm not saying I agree with this, but this is how it was brought to me.
What?
Wouldn't it be better if you guys had an open relationship where y'all could talk about, okay, well, if you do this, I want you to be safe, as opposed to sneaking behind somebody's back? You know what the person's doing. Like, would that hurt you more? Then, like,
we gotta go. I ain't doing that. I ain't with no open relationship.
Why are we in a relationship if you
gonna be open?
Talk to other people? Like, why?
I mean, we're gonna be petty. I'm telling you, we got yours one time. I'm doing mine, and if this gonna keep, we're gonna work through this. After I work through with you, you gonna work through with me when I come home.
So if a person cheats on you once, do you ever think you could trust them again?
No.
So then, if a person cheats on you, just in the relationship, there's no.
Look, I don't trust you, but I'm gonna pay.
I'm gonna pay close attention to what you're doing. It's gonna take. Listen, it'll take me a long time. Long time for me to be able to.
But best believe.
I'm gonna be questioning everything you do. What are you doing?
Because you're right on yourself. That's like that's like men do. Man, we do dumb ass shit.
I'm talk to him.
Just dumb shit. Just do like me. I'm just petty. Like you do something.
Who are you?
You coming at 5. I'm coming at 5:15. And I'm just I'm petty. So I'm the wrong person to ask. Like I'm. Whatever you do,
I'm petty. I'm the wrong person to ask.
I'm petty. What's y'all take on? This ain't not a news show. What's y'all take on? I will ask threesomes. No, listen.
Have that conversation.
No, isn't the problem like it's because I see niggas we like if a female want a threesome we call it a train. Like is it a problem?
I just sent them that question.
She inboxed us.
I said, why is it called a threesome when it's a guy and two girls, and why is it called a train when it's a girl and two guys?
Because niggas, us men, we're possessive. We don't want to see no other man. I mean, it's just something with a man. I couldn't see no other nigga tearing my bitch up. I just don't want to be around no niggas dick hanging out, none of that shit like that. I'm not shots no niggas nuts, none of that shit, man.
Well, why is it okay for you to be with two chicks though?
Because most girls
that is not cool.
Okay, but listen, time out. Honestly,
I've never, so I don't know.
Okay, anyway, so I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, men are more territorial than women are. Women are territorial, but when it comes to, he's not going to let his girl be with no other nigga while he's there. That just don't happen. Yeah. That's not going to happen. Some females are more emotionally connected to each other than guys are.
And females, y'all gotta, deal with each other. Y'all
wait.
More fucking.
Look. I'm loving her faces. Don't ask me why I know this. Don't ask me why I know this. Don't ask me questions. We just won't leave it at that.
So does that make that? Hey, so would that make a female a hoe if she has sex with two dudes like a guy has sex with two guys?
No, some things happen.
I mean, will it be better?
Everybody's a hoe.
Right.
So
to your question earlier about the inboxing what was your question?
My question was if you're in a relationship with somebody, is inboxing, is messaging cheating? Not before I say that, I'm talking about just general conversation. We already know if you're trying to holler, that's cheating. What I'm talking about, like, if you got a friend that say, hey, what's up, Shreddy? What you doing? It started off all casual. Hey, what's up with you? Then it's how you doing? What you doing today? Want to go get a drink? Or,
that's where you have to
or you hungry? Or just, what you doing later? Or we got to hang out one time. But you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Okay. Stop. It's all cool. Hey, how you doing? What's up? What's good? Whatever. I did that. What's up? How you doing? What's good? Whatever.
But some things you can't say on the post. Some things you can't say on the page. Like, yo, what you know, so you message them.
And I'm okay. But when you start asking, oh, you want to go out tonight? Nope. Shut that down. That's when you got to shut it down. If I'm with somebody, I'm shutting it down. No.
Sometimes they don't come out with this, you want to go out. You hungry? What you eating? Or food, or you know, for y'all ladies, like you love food. So if somebody's asked you for some, if somebody offers you some food, if she got a boyfriend, would you accept if it's some bomb food? It's accepting food she from another man?
We had this conversation the other live.
I know. So what's the answer? I was asking.
I didn't say nothing.
I'm not.
So if a man brings some, I mean,
now it all depends on what he's trying to do.
I mean,
is he flirting with me, or are we just friends?
Food, just you hungry? Got something to eat? Hibachi or?
What's behind this though?
It's not the
it might be genuine.
No, hold on.
I'm genuine.
If you're flirting with me,
that is causing the problem. It's the conversation over the food.
Correct. Boom. There it is.
That's why I'm like, is he trying to get with me, or is we just friends? If we just friends, then yeah, let's go eat.
Absolutely.
What's happening? I mean,
however, it depends on, are they new friends or old friends?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you know?
Do I know this person already?
How well do I know that person?
So if they come out you as just friends, but you got a boyfriend, would you tell your boyfriend?
Just like I said in my last live that we did, I have a boyfriend, my baby's father.
Yeah.
I went out with my ex.
Oh man!
Listen. I let my ex know that I was going out with him. We are just friends.
No.
There's nothing. He don't want to be with me. I don't want to be with him. Because he's not a bad person.
Not going out to eat. So what was the conversation when you went out? It wasn't. I know your ass getting fat. What you been doing?
What was going on with him?
That's your nasty ass.
That's it.
Do you like it for a woman to masturbate?
I literally just had this conversation this morning.
I want to see what turns you on so I can.
This morning, just had this whole ass conversation. First of all, what the fuck do I need to play with myself when I have you right there to do it for me? I'm not doing the shit. Fuck that. I am not. No, you want to see something? Then we gonna do the whole damn thing. I'm not. There's no need for me to no.
Why? That's the problem with people?
No. Well.
I'm just talking about for the show. Yeah, go ahead, baby. Get off.
What?
What turns you on?
What you?
I have a problem with that. There is no reason for me. If you sit right there, what the hell am I doing that for? What do I need you for then? If I got to play with myself.
Sometimes nigga might want to tease you.
Wrong answer.
Tease you a little bit.
He could tease me with other things besides myself.
He might like seeing you do it.
I wasn't. Sometimes
it might turn him.
Sometimes you.
Wrong answer.
For fun.
What?
You know what I mean?
We can have fun.
No, but sometimes go ahead, baby. Let me see what she's. Go ahead. Get your little motherfucker. Get your little bull in this shit. Go ahead and make that little thing twerk.
No, that is what I got you for. If you want to see it twerk, you know what to do.
I got one more serious question for the ladies, for real. Right? Hey, fellas, this for the. I'm gonna ask you something. All right,
Jesus.
Listen.
Do I need some more alcohol for this question?
Listen. What about have y'all ladies? How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
39.
How old are you?
28.
How old are you?
39.
Have y'all ever had a one night stand?
Yes.
Come on, Key, with that. I like Key kill me like.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
I have.
I have.
Is it? I mean, you did it because you wanted to, but I'm talking about. Is that a bad? I'm talking about for everybody else.
I'm scared to.
Fuck out of here. All right, thank you. Bye.
I'm too picky about everything. I'm picky about the shoes that go on my feet.
Yes, you are.
I'm too picky.
She got to make sure her hair matches her shoes correctly.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. No, I
Is that bad? I mean, yeah.
It's something I wanted to do.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like.
No.
We all knew what was about to happen.
And I never pass judgment on anybody and anything they do, but I wouldn't think that it was wrong if I did it.
Do females go out of town and fuck?
What?
Do females go on vacation like go out of town?
Some do.
Oh, I know
some do. Some do.
Like go out like that bike week and all that.
Oh God,
That's
why they
go.
I go to look.
Yeah, that's why they go.
I know, I'm a lame.
I haven't been on a real vacation.
I'm a lame.
In forever. We need you to put that bottle down, Keisha. Put it down.
I was watching what she was doing. She was sitting there like
this conversation had her like, I'm about to whole ass break this damn diet thing going on right now.
So you want to let what if somebody just didn't want to know? So what if somebody just wanted to eat your pussy, clean? I mean,
just when you go out of town and that's what they just want. They just eat it.
No, I'm just saying on period. Like,
why do I
they
need
don't gotta be out of town.
I don't need no. I can't do it.
Just some random person.
No, just
listen,
y'all vibing or something, talking and you like you know what it is. And you feel like that he just want to get some dick.
My bad. I'm not really like that.
No.
Shit.
No. Not a random person, no.
Not a random.
Not a random, but it could possibly happen though.
No.
Give me my damn blanket.
Give me my baby blanket.
Give me my baby blanket. Don't put your hand on my shit. Inside joke. It's a whole inside joke. And you get to see there.
I'll tell you after, remember?
Yeah, that's a whole.
G4 classic, guys. G4 classic.
We have a few businesses that we want to shout out.
I got one. When I came back to Pittsburgh, I was trying to find somebody who does tattoos. My homie Brandon, he does them. Love his tattoos, but my homie Eddie Fuellen, I gotta go on his page. He has been doing my tattoos for the past 2 years because he's good at what he does. And he's funny as hell and he has a great ass spirit. He comes to you. Or you can go to him.
And you said his name is Eddie Fluellen.
Mm-hmm. And
his phone number?
Yep. So his phone number, if y'all need it, is 404-956-2356. And then also, shout out, if you see my shirt, Steel City Yellow Jackets.
Ace Boogie.
Ace.
My man Ace.
Hey, Ace.
Gilly the Kid.
Right.
Yeah, I made shout out to my man Ace Boogie, you know, man.
So that's,
check him out, man. He's doing big things for the community.
Yep.
About to get a girls basketball league.
He got one. It's already out. It's
yeah.
Yep, the Queen Bees. Then we got that's actually my youngest godfather. So I've known Ace forever and a day. So make sure when y'all basketball season, make sure y'all check them out because right now they're about to go.
You're doing big things.
Yeah, they're doing big things. He's definitely doing big things. So make sure you check them out too.
Oh, and what about there's a tournament coming up? It's the alumni tournament coming up.
Oh yeah.
Next week, the 14th. Next Saturday. I mean,
who versus who?
It's like
Penn Hills, Woodland Hills, Oliver. It's
I missed it last
Shenley. It's like I can't get them up. There's 8 teams or 10 teams, but it start next week. The first game is in the Wolf Arena. Penn Hills, alumni Penn Hills play Woodland Hills alumni. It's a tournament. My man Taz, Cool Taz Wilkinsburg. Wilkinsburg got a team.
Drew, are you playing that game?
Yeah, Drew. Shafino playing. Shout out to Shafino, man. My man Drew, man. Gilly, it's going to be going down next weekend, man.
All the Shafinos.
Yeah, all the Shafinos, good people, man. But some good things going on next week, man. It's next Saturday and Sunday, then it's the following weekend, then it's going to be like a month long.
That might be a good day next week.
It's a month long.
Next week,
next week Saturday's 2 games, or there's 2 games. Then Sunday's 2 games. The next week's 2 games, and after that, that's when the championship is. So
okay.
3 weeks long.
Okay.
So holla at Drew.
Girl, I've been doing that all day.
Holla at Drew, them. Yeah, I get some tickets. Next Saturday, it's going down, man. Shout out to my man Taz, man. Big things, man. Good luck to all the teams. Got the Shelley Boy alumni, Penn Hills alumni. Got a lot of teams coming out, man. Gillian on the Oliver boys.
Oliver.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Don't get
ready for the Bulldogs next year, man, because we coming for y'all too, cuz.
Bulldog.
Bulldogs in this biatch.
Ew, and then we have
What?
Peabody.
That's okay, because I'm the first and only Doswell to not graduate from Westinghouse. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You'll get jumped up here. You'll get jumped up in here, though. You'll get jumped.
Yes.
Hold on, I still got to swallow left.
Ooh.
Swallow, bitch. Swallow.
That's a whole other conversation that I'm not ready to have right now.
Do you spit or do you swallow?
Are you slurping?
Damn, Brandy!
Well, we know who does what now.
No.
I was basically told, him said that I need to get practice ready.
Yeah, some people do need that practice.
Him
How are
downstairs.
you supposed to get practice?
Yeah, we gotta make a trip to the adult store again.
We do.
Oh, you see how they do?
I know that.
You see how they do? They come over here and then they be going on little trips without me. But that's okay.
You be having kids.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm looking for 2 new co-hosts.
Damn.
You what?
No.
Damn. No, not practice. I just need to get ready.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know, you've been quiet this whole show.
Yeah,
You been quiet this whole show.
Why people like to spit?
Knee spit.
No,
it's
you
good.
don't.
Not
No,
spit.
they be spitting.
No, lava is the saliva.
No.
There's a difference between saliva and spit.
I'm talking
No,
about
I've
spit.
seen videos of you.
We're talking about normal
That's
spit, right?
nasty.
No, listen. The saliva's gonna build up naturally. You gotta use your natural saliva. Not no.
No, I mean
your mouth dry. You got
spit.
your shit dry.
That's
Naturally, your mouth gonna be
nasty.
moist. You gotta hold it in. Hold that thought. Hold it in. The
giving tips.
more sloppier, the better. It's like y'all like sloppy head. You don't want nobody just licking it all dry. No, just. Yeah, like, man,
Wax
get the fuck off me. That shit supposed to look like baby oil down that motherfucker.
Alriady then.
Listen.
And then,
Hey.
That actually made me blush. That'll never happen.
That is crazy.
Shit. I'm not the blushing type, but hell.
What's y'all take on hair versus no hair?
Hair versus no
Bush.
hair.
Bush, no bush.
I don't like it. I don't like
but a woman or a man?
Either. I don't like it either.
Me, I got to shave.
Yeah.
I got to shave.
Cause I had a female say like, "Why you like bald? What you like? What, a little girl?"
No,
No, you don't have to be bald. But goddamn, I'm gonna be busting my teeth and
No
shit.
George Bush down that motherfucker.
You gonna be chuckling like, no, I don't want you to stop.
Yeah.
I don't want you to stop. Nobody know how.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna need your peoples over here to stop shooting.
It's firework. My personal opinion is waxed. But
I don't love wax.
I'm scared
Don't
though.
rip no.
I'm so scared to do that.
No,
Huh?
I'm
so
good.
scared to do that.
I'm good.
why?
I think
Cause that shit hurt.
for a quick, I heard it hurt for like good 10 seconds.
But
It
No.
was good.
I got my
keep
legs
on-
waxed in school one time when I was in school and they would. You don't even have to finish.
Okay, and I just had this conversation at my job yesterday. We was talking about waxing. When I get my eyebrows waxed, sometimes they itch. Now, what if I get my vagina waxed and I'm walking down the street and I'm
They
itching?
have a special thing that they put on you. It anti-itch just doesn't. You're fine.
Oh.
Like you see dudes walking down the street scratching and shit. Me walking down the street scratching my vagina. Y'all gonna think I got herpes or something.
Oh, Lord.
Like crabs.
No,
or like,
and you can buy it. You can buy the stuff, and you.
I'm like
Threesome.
If you drink it, you gotta drink.
If you did it, you got to drink.
You see that one?
Next question. Never have I ever been in love with two people at one time.
Nah. Nope.
I ain't with that.
God damn it. He gonna be drunk as shit.
You fat.
And that better not be about me.
You fat.
Okay, I'll make this one easy. Never have I ever cheated on somebody I was in a relationship with. Oh, God damn it. I just knew y'all wasn't going to drink to that.
Oh, I have.
Shit.
Anyone want to go?
Nope.
Nope. You alright.
We're gonna swipe left. I gotta drive home. Remember this.
Never have I ever fantasized about my friend's significant other.
Oh no, I'm good.
Friends? What you mean friends?
You're one of your
Friends
friends.
a friend.
Homie or friend? It's a difference.
Whatever.
Your homies.
Your homies. One of your homies, girls or whatever.
No,
I'm good.
Never have I ever slept with two people in the same day.
I never like was just
No, it's different because you slept with one and then you left and slept with somebody else.
No.
I'm single, so yeah, I mean, shit.
No.
Shit. Never have I ever had sex in a public place.
I might as well just drink the rest of this shit.
These two nasty motherfuckers over here.
I'm gonna tell,
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you the wildest place I fucked, cuz. Down the child support building.
Last question.
Last question. I gotta make this a good one. Let me see.
Am I gonna get drunk?
Huh?
Huh?
Never. You gotta finish it. Never. You gotta finish it. All right. Well, because I don't apply to him. It can. No.
Yeah. Just answer the question.
Okay. Never have I ever had.
Ain't no sex?
Yes.
Oh fuck no, hell no. Ain't no gay bone in my body. Fuck out of here.
No, have you ever?
Did I have female sex?
Hold on. Have you ever done? Have you ever done?
Have I fucked the bitch in there?
Yes.
Homies, yeah.
You're drinking.
I'm about to say somebody.
No. I was getting ready to say for you.
Bumhole's a dad pussy. It's tighter.
A dad?
Diet. No, it's good. It's clean. I ain't had no bad experiences.
Alright, so that was our first drinking game, guys. We didn't have questions written down. That was just off the fly.
That was spontaneous. That was just.
It wasn't.
She knew what
That
she was
wasn't
doing.
planned.
That was funny.
She knew what she was doing.
That was funny.
I'm sure if I had planned it, there would have been a lot more juicy questions to ask.
Boy, I'd have been dead.
And next time I will have a whole bottle.
I still would have been dead.
So, our next show coming up, which will be next Saturday, is a very special show because we're celebrating Keisha's birthday!
Okay.
She's having a big birthday next weekend, so we're going to be doing some, special things on the show, and we're going to be going live from, what is it?
Bow ties and pumps.
Going there. Ladies, if you go, you get in free before 10, so get your gals, get your heels, come on out, party with us. We'll be talking about self-care, which we kind of talked about a little bit, little personal tidbit, but we got into it a little bit. But we're going to get in depth about it. So if you guys have any self-care regimens that you do, post them on our page, inbox them, share them with us so we can share them with other people. Everybody likes to learn something new. You could be helping somebody.
She got 500 views.
Damn!
Your shit was
Thank you to everybody. Oh, and also next week we're going to be doing our segment of cooking with mom. It's actually going to be my daughter who is going to Paris to study culinary arts.
Yeah.
When she graduates high school, she's gonna cook us a meal. And we're gonna do a taste test for you guys.
I love when she cooks.
Yes.
She's gonna pick the recipe. I have no idea what it's gonna be. She's actually looking at stuff now. So,
hey man,
like, you know, we'll be surprised right along with y'all.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
tune in to our next show, our next Saturday Night Live next Saturday, which will be April
13th.
13th.
Yeah.
That's the day of the game too. Oh, that's the day of the games too.
I ain't worried about them games. It's my birthday. I'm turning all the way
Well,
up.
you never know. We might be able to hit the game up beforehand.
Let me tell y'all who's playing next week. Let me tell y'all the teams that's playing.
Never mind.
This is it right here.
I forgot. I'm about to stop.
It was right there at the top.
It's right here. It's the Ballers dip right here. First game is April 13th at 3 o'clock. Willow Hills versus Penn Hills.
And then Oliver versus Wilkinsburg.
Oliver versus Wilkinsburg. That's the same day, it's the 13th. And then the 14th is Alderdice versus Shenley. Then Gateway versus McKeesport.
Gateway versus McKee. Yeah.
Basketball. Then the winners of them advance to the next week, which will be the following week, and then after that's the championship. It's the Ball Association. Get in touch with Taz or Drew Shafino. My page, go to my page. Go there, support, come support, it's all love.
Yes, support,
you know what I mean?
support.
I definitely
We all gotta come together
that.
with some alumni, man. Good people, man. Good, everybody coming together. That means a good turnout, man. We all gotta start sticking together and supporting each other, man.
That's right.
Man,
Make sure for my birthday, if you check on my page, I'm doing donations to a mother's blessing. So again, that's for my aunt's. It's a non-profit organization, and she helps a lot of children and elderly people get things that they need to be able to get. So make sure you check that out.
All right. Anybody have anything else to say?
Bye.
All right. All right, everybody. So remember, always, God is love, and if you can't be helpful, at least don't be hurtful. We'll see you next week, everybody.
See ya.
Dude.